Namaste, good morning. Namaste, Gopal Bhaiya. Namaste, all the co-explorers. Welcome to the 30th day of this 13th batch of morning session.
नमस्ते भैया
जी, namaste.
जी so namaste everyone, welcome to all in this morning session. So we are practicing observation, so self observation, self awareness. So we are observing our imagination at this moment, the next moment, every moment. So observation is an important step. So I need to be aware of myself. We need to be aware of ourselves. A simple way is to be aware of our imagination is try and observe your imagination. Try and observe desire, thought, and expectations in your imagination. And while observing, we don't need to react. We are observing without trying to stop my imagination. We are observing without trying to change it, without reacting to it. We are just observing what is going on in our imagination. So we are observing without evaluating it, without reacting it, without trying to stop it, without trying to change it. So we are observing each moment. So it is a very simple but very important step. It is a simple because imagination is going on continuously. The capacity to observe is already inherent in us. And we just have to take decision to pay attention and observe. So in that sense, it is simple. It is important because my happiness and happiness at this moment depends on my feeling, thought, depends on our imagination at this moment. So it becomes important for us to observe our imagination every moment. So we are practicing this self-observation. So in that context, this assignment is helpful. This assignment is helping us to observe ourselves. So with observation, we can see our potential, that we have potential to see our thought, we have potential to see our feelings, we have potential to see our sanskar. So we are not thought, we are not feeling, we are not sanskar. We can observe our thought, we can observe our feeling, we can observe our sanskar. So I have that potential that I can observe my thought, feeling, sanskar. So in the first step, we are just observing. So let's take few sharing on this.
Okay. 4 or 5 times in my day activity, I just imaging that what to express in our morning session. That was in my mind. Then in afternoon, when I sat for 20 minutes, initially nothing was there, but then ultimately I slept, completely sleep. Then after 30 minutes, I wake up. Then evening time around 7 p.m. Again, I sat for some time. Then I again saw different activities and I just observed it for quite some time, around 20-25 minutes. And then I disturbed due to my own activity. I was continuously observing it. And then suddenly I might raise my hand and then I disturb myself. Is it Bhaiya, the observation which I or throughout the day, different activities also I am observing on the correct way?
जी भैया.
जी.
So we are observing it. This is one step. And we are observing it with awareness. So when, as you shared, when you sat for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, so you observed what is going on in your imagination, right? Then you slept. And when you woke up, you again saw something going on in your imagination. So now we need to observe it with more awareness. More awareness means when we are sleeping, at that time also something is going on in our imagination.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. But I was not aware of it due to our preconditioning. So body is sleeping, but my imagination is continuous. So something is going on, but I am not aware of it. So that we need to be aware where I am at that time. So I am not observing my body. I am not observing my imagination while sleeping. So where I am, where my attention is. So our attention keeps shifting from one place to another place in our imagination. So that's why you see while sleeping, there are 3 states which are told in our Indian tradition. First is waking state. When we are receiving inputs from body, sensation, when we are thinking and somehow we are aware of it. So waking state means the state of experience in which the sense objects like sound are perceived through the sense organs like ears, eyes. This is the waking state. like now we are in waking state.
Mm.
Second is dream state. So dream state is now I am not aware of my body, but my attention is on my imagination. So I am aware what is going on in my imagination. So that is called dream. So body is sleeping, I am not aware of it. I am just into my imagination. So this is dream state.
Mm.
Now, one possibility is neither my attention is on body nor my attention on my imagination. My attention is, my focus is at the level of my sanskar. So I am not aware of any dream. I am not aware of my body. Somehow my attention has shifted to my sanskar. Right. So while sleeping, my attention is somewhere. But the issue is, am I aware where my attention is? Right. So sometimes we are aware of our body. Sometimes we are aware of our imagination. Sometimes my attention is on my sanskar. So all three states we need to be aware of. So while sleeping also, we can observe where my attention is. So that we need to observe carefully. And while observing, we need to take care that we are not using our eyes. We are not using any sense organ. We have already capacity to observe my sanskar, my feeling, my thought. We need to be aware where my focus is at that time. So we are practicing observation without evaluation, without reaction. So that awareness we need to increase. जी भैया.
Mhm. So dream and imaginations are similar.
So whatever is going on in your imagination, when you see it during night, you say it is dream.
Mm.
During day also, many things are going on. But during day, we don't say that it is dream. Or we say it's daydreaming.
Yes.
But the issue is imagination is going on. If I am focusing on daytime, I can see what is going on. If I am paying attention during night, I can also see what is going on.
Mm.
Right. So, but to start with, we can sit for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and we can practice observation, what is going on. So we need to be aware what is going on. We need to be aware that I need to observe. While observing, we are seeing what is happening without reacting to it. जी भैया.
Oh. Thank you, भैया. Namaste.
नमस्ते भैया.
नमस्ते भैया.
नमस्ते दीदी.
There are three things are there. The first one is sharing. When I observe myself, three circumstances were going on. The first one is I was in my past, and whatever activity was being done in past, I was imagining that it was rapidly repeating in my mind that she has done this, I have done this, and it was happening there, and that and that. And the second one is in the future, that I was imagining or I was thinking about future, that what would I do in my whole day, what would I plan to do. And on the present moment, when Abhilash sir was sharing something yesterday, and Didi was and Didi both were discussing about something. So I was just imagining that picture, that yeah, it was happening, that it should be happen, that and it it should be happen like this only. The first one is, the second one is that what is the actually meaning of observation, bhaiya? Means what is the process? I want to know precisely that am I observing right or not. And the third question is, bhaiya, um, is dream is a part of our imagination? Because on the daily basis, just like after 2 to 3 nights, one rapid dream comes in my mind, is that someone is abusing me, and I was trying to just protect myself. So is it my imagination, bhaiya, or
Ji. So it is going on in your imagination. And you are part of your imagination. So whatever we see all the day, whatever we receive through senses all the day, it is stored in our imagination. So during daytime, our attention is mostly outside. That's why we are not aware of what is going on in our imagination. But during night, we allow our body to sleep. Now my attention is not at the body. My attention shifts to the imagination. So whatever is going on during night time, we call it as a dream state. So the world that is projected while in a sleep from the impressions born of what was seen and heard in the waking state is called dream state. So whatever impression we get all the day, actually we see it during night with our decision. So we say it is the dream state. Or we can see that we identify ourselves with subtle body, SUBTLE. The whole day we are engaged with gross body, gross level sensation, but during night, our focus shifts to subtle body. That is imagination. And now whatever is going on, we see it. So we say that it is a dream. So this is one part. Second is observation means, for example, you are in dream. So there could be two possibilities. One is dream is going on, imagination is going on, and I am the part of the imagination. So whatever is happening in our imagination, it appears real to me. It appears that it is happening now with me. It gives that kind of impression. So if it is giving impression that I am getting victim of something, I am enjoying something, now I am not observing, I am involved into it. I am the part of the imagination. That's why it is appearing real to me. Now observation means this dream is going on and I am watching it. I am aware that this is going on in my imagination. So I am not affected from it, but I am seeing it. If I am getting affected from it, then it will appear as real. So something horrified things, if I see in the dream, in imagination during night, so it appears that it is happening with me. It impacts our body. Suddenly you will feel your heartbeat will increase, etc., etc. It means I am now involved into it. Observation means I am not involved into it, but I am seeing it. For example, and why I am involved into it? Because I am reacting into it. I am trying to evaluate it. I am not accepting something. That's why I am involved into it. Once I am involved, I am not observing. Now I am part of that imagination. I have gone down from a state of observation to a state of dream, a state of imagination. For example, just a little example, just for the purpose of understanding. So, for example, when you go to beach, Goa, where the sea is available. So, three kind of people you would see aside the beach. So, when there are waves in the sea, so one kind of people who jump into the sea and enjoy the waves. Second kind of category is they move away from the waves because they have fear. And third kind of category is those who are just watching the waves. Neither they are jumping into it, nor they are moving away from it. They are just observing it. So what they are observing, waves comes, it goes high, then it goes low, and after sometimes it becomes quiet. So neither they jump into it, into this wave, nor they move away from the wave. They are just observing. Similarly, in our imagination, something arises, we jump into it, and we become part of it. Now we experience bad things, good things. If something is going on wrong in my imagination, and I experience it. I feel fear as it is happening in real. Something good is going on in our imagination. We jump into it and we feel good. And it appears that it is happening with us. And we think that it should continue. But observation means neither I am jumping into it, nor I am moving from it. I am just observing it. So I am observing it. So it is happening in imagination, but I am not getting impacted from the state of imagination. So that is observation. जी दीदी.
Bhaiya, day before yesterday it was happening, and yesterday it was happening too, that I was imagining when I just shift my focus on my imagination that what is going on, suddenly I stop imagining. Means after that thought, I just unable to imagine anything for a while, means for 1 to 2 minutes. Then I start imagining again. What is that, Bhaiya? Is it just right direction to imagine, or?
So imagination is going on. Sometimes I am aware of it. Sometimes I am lost. I am not aware of it. So something I have seen outside, for example, this image. Now because of this image, something is triggered in our imagination. Now something is happening in my imagination. So sometimes I am aware of it. For sometimes I was not aware of it. My attention was somewhere else. Ji, namaste everyone. Let's come back. So we can share where was your attention during these 10 minutes. And then when our attention was on imagination, what we observed.
मॉर्निंग भैया एंड गुड
नमस्ते
मॉर्निंग
भैया।
ऑल आउट। नमस्ते भैया। सबसे पहले तो मैंने ऑब्जर्व किया कि इनिशियली जब हम बैठे आप इंस्ट्रक्शन देखने लगे उस समय हमने आंखें बंद की और शुरू में एक ना इनिशियली देयर वाज ए बंच ऑफ थॉट्स particularly about the why I get angry when my son, daughter, or in family they don't come up to my expectations. Secondly, I feel uh, I don't feel angry in the workplace if anybody don't come to my expectation. So then I observe that there is a garland in which the relations are like a thread, and we individuals are the components of that particular garland. We are the flowers of that garland, and beauty of that garland is that it is uh, once it is structured, and if we play, then I got to the resolution. In my imagination, I saw that the resolution is that we have only to perform our duty, not to compel the other or not to force the other, so that we create a pressure on the other to force to move him. He will move at his own speed. This I saw, and then the thoughts resolved. But once I was seeing that I then I tried to uh, not indulge in and not indulge in these thoughts, and then cried. But then another thought came that yesterday the mock drill was planned, and I am an program officer, and then that has been rescheduled tomorrow, like that. And finally, the frequency of thoughts, though diminished, but I clearly saw that I am the who is giving the instructions or tools, and then the imagination I can see it like then there is a power source and or the instruction source, and there is a display, and what is being displayed, that is being regulated by that source. So I am the source, and my body is that display, that instrument. I can see the relationship between the self and the body as the seer, doer, and observer, and the body as the executive machine. Like this, these were the thoughts. And then finally, one moment before you started again, I got a call and I got disconnected. Hello, Vijay.
जी भैया जी।
Hi.
So nice भैया। So just practice this and next time don't give any instruction and see what is happening. So keep it
Okay.
practicing and just see when you are observing and when you are involved. Are you able to see this difference? So we need to practice it again and again.
Okay. Thank you.
जी
Namaste to all.
जी
I got many answers because I raised my hand quite early in the morning. So when Poonam Didi and Anil shared their sharing, so I got many answers. So I just had this observation that first of all about the dream part. Earlier also I shared with you, Bhaiya, that earlier I was not even aware of my dreams. I could not remember any dream. But since these morning sessions practice, now there is a reel going on, one dream after the other, another dream. And then in the morning when I get up, I remember few dreams, but then as the day passes by, I'm forgetting them. But then obviously I'm not able to see the sanskar behind it. As you said that some things are going in our mind during the day and that comes in the dream. Even I have to see that also. One part is this. And second, yesterday I got a chance to attend the bhog ceremony of my cousin. He passed away last Monday. And when I was sitting in a Gurdwara, I thought that this is a chance where I can see my imagination. And then even because in one of the earlier sessions from you also we got the input, can we decode whatever is it's being told in the temple in the form of shabads or in the form of bhajans. So there I struggled, I tried to understand the language. I tried to get my focus there, but then again it drifted away outside. Wall is coming, and then again I close my eyes. I try to decode, and then even I felt that there is a little stress or headache is going on. So again, very nicely you said in the morning that when I get up, I either I'm thinking about the dreams, or then I'm thinking about what is my participation today the whole day. First of all, in the morning, because my wife is also working, and a lot of activities are there at home. So first of all, I'm thinking about them only, and then about the college. The whole day I'm able to see my imagination. I'm not sure, but today, because the summer vacation is starting, my wife is in the school, so I got this opportunity. But what I am taking takeaway is that we have to sharpen our observation and we have to take time out, because even now in this 10 minutes I was thinking what I have to speak, because you said that okay, after this, even earlier I was trying to listen, but at the same time I was on this, that when my turn will come, then what will I share, what will be the sequence. So in these 10 minutes also was there then, but then I was reminded that you said that only you have to see the imagination. Then again I tried, but then again, so I think this first step, as you say, it's very simple, but then we have to do a lot of practice. Means taking time out is very important, that we are not able to do it. And during the whole day, whether I'm aware or not, I'm not sure. So takeaway today is this, that now I will try to sharpen my observation and I will take time out to sit and clearly see that my feeling, thought, and expectation. So yeah, this is my sharing, and any input. Already you have given so many inputs since morning. Very thankful to you, Bhaiya, and to all the co-explorer also to ask questions.
जी, so nice भैया. So awareness and observation, है ना? We need to practice both. Awareness means where my attention is at this moment. My attention is on mobile. My attention is on the body. My attention is on the imagination. Where my attention is, am I aware of it? And when my attention is on my imagination, now I need to observe what is going on. So what is going on, I need to observe it. So don't fight with your imagination. Don't create some imagination forcefully. Don't try to find out shape, size, form in your imagination. Don't react to your imagination. Just accept what is going on. If there is an uncomfortability, just accept it and observe it. Don't create questions to it. Why it has happened? Who started? Who is the key person behind this? Don't raise any question. Don't try to justify it. I will not do it again. This time it has happened. Don't try to interrupt it. Don't try to convince your imagination. So this is a simple step where we are saying not to do anything. Let the things happen. So when feelings are emerging, let them emerge. If you are feeling uncomfortable, let's observe this uncomfortability. Now, let yourself be uncomfortable. But don't interrupt into it. If you want to cry, just cry. Don't interrupt it. If you want to laugh, just laugh. Don't interrupt it. Don't interrupt any wave of imagination. Just let it happen. Let it happen and observe it. Up to what extent these emotions come out. Let them come out. So this is a simple step that we need to practice. And don't suppress anything, just let the things come out. And we need to observe it. And we have already potential to observe my imagination without getting affected from it. So we need to just observe.
Bhaiya,
Ji.
I will do it with more sincerity, Bhaiya. Thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you so much for your inputs. Now we will work on it.
Okay. So it's time for Hindi session also. So thank you everyone for participating and keep practicing this observation and awareness. Namaste everyone.